Hey, thank you, and good morning, movers and shakers. All right.
Dr. Diaz has an easier time pulling teeth than what I just went through there. And now you're on the spot, bro.
I'm on the spot, and thank you, Lee. And, so last week when I gave the educational moment, I went back to my seat and I sat down, and then Sam Komar said to the group, he said, Brian has stepped up and he is leading this chapter, or something to that effect. And, I've never had a mountain man tell me that I was a leader before, and it feels really good, Sam, so thank you so much for that compliment. But I was thinking about what you said that night. I was reflecting on the comment, is that I've stepped up and I'm leading the chapter, or I'm a leader of the chapter. And the truth is that this group has really helped my business. And because it's helped my business, I want the group to be here in the future to continue to help my business. I want the group to thrive and do well. So I see myself as a caretaker of the group. It's only natural that I would want to become involved and take ownership and have a vested interest. Not to say that I'm the leader or that I own this group, because we have some phenomenal leaders who are helping us run this chapter, but really, shouldn't we all have that vested interest in the welfare of this group? Shouldn't we all see ourselves as having that role of caretaker because the group's helped us and because we want the group to continue to do well? And as I thought about it further, and I thought about the people that are in this room, isn't this room full of business leaders? I mean, not everybody in the world is a leader, and that's okay. We all have different personality types, and we need people who will go out and take risks and start companies and lead companies and employ people, and we need employees to work at those companies and to understand the mission and the vision and to carry it out. So being a leader or not being a leader is not necessarily a comment on a person's value. I think that all people bring value to the equation. But if you think about this room, it is full of business leaders, people who have taken risks, people who have started companies, people who employ people. Our healthcare providers are leaders because they lead their patients to make responsible choices for their own benefit. Our attorneys are leaders. They lead their clients to make critical legal decisions. Our financial people are leaders. They lead people to make responsible choices. But leadership, and as I thought further, I'm a firstborn child. If you've ever read anything about birth order, you've got the firstborn child, you've got the middle child, the only child, or the youngest child, and they all have different distinct personalities and characteristics that are the result of the order that they were born in the family and how they were treated by their parents as a result. So leadership is something that can be innate to who you are as a person, but leadership is also something that can be learned, that can be developed, that can frankly be a decision that any of us make at any point in our life, is a decision to lead ourselves first and foremost to a better future, that we see a better future for ourselves, and or that we bring our peers along with us. And that's what I've been trying to encourage in this group. So I want to leave you with two questions. And the first question is, what level of engagement are we going to have in this group? What level of passion, enthusiasm, participation, engagement are we going to have in this group? Are we going to be all in? Are we going to be halfway in? Are we going to be 110% in? Because frankly, that's your decision. That's every single person in this room either makes that happen or makes that not happen. So what level of engagement are we going to have? Are we going to show up early? Are we going to be standing up and moving around and welcoming guests during open networking? What level of passion? And number two, Are we going to grow this group? Are we going to invite? Are we going to continue to see this group build so that we have more